everybody, we're here for some happy mail. I have here a traveler's notebook that I bought back in 2016. I then sold it a few years later to Desiree. It used to be Mommy Reporter, Mommy Plans, and I can't remember, she's changed it again, but I will link down below her YouTube and her Instagram, and I have bought it back. So it is a Foxy Fix, and it is one of those ones that when I sold it, I was a little sad that I did, but I knew that Desiree was using it and she really enjoyed it. Well, she's no longer using this size anymore, and she had listed it for sale a while ago. And I think someone had beat me to the punch to buy it, but they never ended up coming through. And so I saw a post again going through my stuff, and I'm like, oh, let me see if that's still available. And she had it. So I waited until after the first of the month, and this is when Foxy Fix had this type of a bag. It was more of like a cotton cloth bag, and it is a standard Rowena. This is a Rowena leather 1.0. This is the original Rowena leather. I have a couple of other Rowenas, like this one and this one. Now these two I have used the heck out of, and so they've gotten a little bit smoother just from daily use. But this is the original Rowena leather. And Desiree did say that she put red elastics in it. So I've got some brown elastic here that we're going to change it to. But, and you'll see right here, there's a stamp that they used to have. It says FN Foxy Notebook, and then it says 2016 edition. And this was when they started changing their pocket design and their stitching and all of that fun stuff. And it had the original Foxy Fix Made in USA logo. And this was one that I bought that was a, it wasn't one of their mystery sales. It was a, true, one that you buy yourself. And let's look at the inside pockets, because they had a different pocket setup than all other makers at that time. You'll see there's 2 card slots here, a large pocket. There's their kind of signature kind of curve. See their signature curve? This was before they decided to carry the stitching up. They just stitched the pocket, and of course this. But you'll see it has a pen loop. And this is before they started to add elastic to the pen loop. So it's just a leather pen loop. And it only holds a small-ish pen. I think you can get a Coletto, like one of the metal Colettos that doesn't have the grippy grip on them. But see, it has their traditional curve pocket. This one has it as well. See the curve pocket. The older ones had less of a curve than the newer ones, but so when I saw that it was still available, I had to get it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the elastic. And just kind of pull that out, and even take the center elastic out. It's nice elastic, it's just, I want brown in it. I tend to like things a little bit more neutral. It's a really pretty orangey red color. It looks very similar to the Travelers Company red color. So this will be a good thing for those who have never put elastic in one of these. So what I do, I measure it out. So I go like 1, 2, 3-ish, maybe 4. And it's a little bit extra, you know, and that's okay. And then what I do here is I go 1, then I fold it in half, and then I will, that'll be more than enough for the elastic that is the closure. And this here, I got on Amazon. I've gotten black and brown. It's a spool of, I think it's 2mm is what this is, 2mm elastic. It's almost like the, it's the thickness of the Traveler's Factory, and that's why I like it. What Foxy Fix used to use and what other companies use is, it's a lot thicker, and I think it's too stiff. So what I do is you'll see there's 3 holes and 3 holes. So I go in and down. And this was before Foxy Fix started adding this spine to their notebooks. So you'll see it doesn't have one of those. And I'm gonna go through the center. I'm gonna go up. And I like to have it where the knot that I tie is on the last elastic, the one closest to the secretarial pocket. So we've got okay. So you'll see I have this loop there. So this is then going to go in because the center holes have the elastic running through them twice. Oop. I always forget this is really hard to film. Here, let me cut it to a point that will help it to go through better. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go through the center down here. And it kind of lost its point because of going through the leather. And this leather reminded me of the old Outlander leather that Shakespeare used to have. They had like a Sojourn tan and this other one that was really, really, really pretty. There we go. And so you see I did make it a little on the long side, so we'll just cut a little bit of that off. But I'd rather have it a little on the long side than not long enough. And then I'm just going to tie a simple knot, left over right, or right over left I did, and then left over right. I think it's called a square knot, but I could be wrong. It's been quite a many years since I was in Boy Scouts. And I'm going to leave just a little bit of length right there. And if you want to, you can take a lighter and singe, close the edges. There, so it, yeah, I like the brown. The red was pretty, it's just, I like the brown. And then here, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna I just tied a simple loop knot. And again, I'm not even sure if that's the correct name for that. So it has been quite a year since I was in Boy Scouts. And I mean, I passed my knots and I got my little badge, but now if you have like some dental floss, can help. Now let's see how that looks when it closes. Yeah, that'll be fine because I'm gonna fill it with some inserts. And now I'm just gonna tighten it a smidge. There we go. So, you're probably thinking, well, what are you gonna put in there, John? Because don't you have like 50 or more traveler's notebooks? Well, yes, I do. So what I wanted to do, since I have this one again, is, there we go. I wanted to take the stuff that I had in here, in my original Foxy Fix, and put it in here, because this was just a little too narrow to hold all of the things that I wanted it to hold. So I've got like some Foxy Fix dashboards and some watercolor inserts, and I've got a zipper pouch, and I wanted all of these things to be in a nice. So one thing that I always do is if there is an elastic that has the knot on it, that is where I always put a zipper pouch or a folder or something like that. So that way the knot doesn't interfere with the journaling that I have going on inside of my traveler's notebook. So I'm gonna put then this traveler's notebook insert on the third elastic. I'll just grab that one there. With the center ones, you can, grab whichever one you want. This is the new insert that I've recently made with a Foxy Fix dashboard, and we'll put on the front. And then this is my completed watercolor one, which I still need to do a project with this. And see, doesn't that look so much better? There's like room for everything. So much more room. And I might tighten the elastic a little bit more, but let's take a look and see exactly what we all have in here. So what I might do is some things that I haven't journaled about. Here's some little watercolor bookmark that I made. And here's a postcard that I got from a dear friend about Holland, Michigan, an area that's really fun to visit. I've got my watercolor insert for Patreon that I was having fun playing with. These are some fun swatches just for brush practice on scraps from these inserts that I made. Here's one that's a semi-blank. My little pumpkins. Here is my journaling insert that has lots of fun stuff in it. And then my zipper pouch that has postcards and some things that I want to journal about. Nothing in the card slots yet. And I'm not sure what's in the zipper part. Oh, I've got some fun little die cuts and stickers and stuff in there. And then we have the back secretarial pocket where I can put a writing board and, some cute stuff in the pocket. So this is an old Foxy Fix. from 2016. This is a Foxy Fix from 2019. And this one is from 2020. I bought it like 2 months before COVID happened. Or did I buy it in 2019? Towards the end of 2019. But they are the same leather, the Rowena. This is Rowena 1.0, and this is like version 2, which is a little bit glossier. Beautiful leather, beautiful leather. I just thought I would share a fun unboxing. Thank you, Desiree, for taking such beautiful care of this notebook, and I'm so glad that I have it back in my collection. And this is what I'm going to keep my standard watercolor journal and my standard journal in. So I can't link Foxy Fix down below because they no longer exist. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in a new video. Bye-bye.